Imagine an empire that once ruled all of Europe, North Africa, and large parts of the Middle East. A powerful civilization whose laws, culture, architecture, and technology are still used as the foundation of many countries around the world today. It wasn't just an empire, it was one of the most powerful civilizations in history, the Roman Empire. The story of the Roman Empire begins with a small city called Rome. About 2,700 years ago, this small city began its journey in a small region of Italy. Back then, no one could have imagined that this small city would one day become one of the most powerful empires in the world. According to ancient legend, the city of Rome was founded by two brothers, Romulus and Remus. It is said that they were raised by a she-wolf as children. Later, Romulus founded the city of Rome, and the city was named after him. Rome was initially a small kingdom, but gradually they began to grow stronger. One of the greatest strengths of the Romans was their organized army. The Roman army was very disciplined, and they used advanced warfare techniques. Their soldiers wore special armor and fought with shields and swords. Their formations were so strong that their enemies could not easily break them. Rome gradually began to conquer the surrounding areas. They did not just win by fighting, they also strengthened their system of government. One of the greatest features of the Roman Empire was their legal system. Roman law is still used as the basis of modern law. They created laws that protected people's rights and maintained order in society. Another great strength of Rome was their engineering. They built vast roads that connected the entire empire. Roman roads were so strong that parts of them can still be seen today. They built aqueducts which brought water to the city from distant mountains. Roman architecture was very advanced. They built huge stadiums, temples, and public buildings. One of the most famous structures was the Colosseum, where thousands of people would sit together to watch battles and games. One of the most famous rulers of the Roman Empire was Julius Caesar. He was not only a general, he was also a skilled politician. Under Caesar's leadership, Rome became even stronger. But his power was a threat to many. In 44 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated. After his death, political unrest began in Rome. Later, Augustus Caesar came to power, and he became known as the first emperor of the Roman Empire. During his reign, peace was established in Rome, which is called the Pax Romana. During this time, Rome was stable for about 200 years. Business, culture, and technology continued to develop. The Roman Empire ruled over a large part of Europe, including Italy, France, Spain, parts of Germany, and Britain. They controlled the Mediterranean Sea. For this reason, the Mediterranean Sea was often called the Roman Lake. The people of Rome lived a prosperous life. They had public baths, libraries, theaters, and markets.
Roman society was divided into different classes. The rich, soldiers, merchants, and workers all were part of their society. The culture of the Roman Empire was influenced by Greek culture. They adopted Greek art, philosophy, and science. The Roman language was Latin, which later became the basis of many European languages. French, Spanish, Italian came from Latin. Rome was not only strong in war, they were also advanced in knowledge and culture. But over time, the Roman Empire began to weaken. It was not easy to govern a large empire. Political problems, corruption, and economic weakness arose. Rebellions began in various regions. Foreign enemies also began to attack. Germanic tribes began to attack Rome's borders. the Roman army was not as strong as it had been. The Western Roman Empire fell in 476 AD. This is an important event in history, because after this, the Middle Ages began in Europe. However, the Eastern Roman Empire lasted for about 1,000 more years, which is called the Byzantine Empire. Although the Roman Empire fell, their influence is still felt in the world today. Modern law, government, architecture, language, Roman influence can be seen everywhere. Many of the roads, buildings, and laws that we use today were founded in the Roman era. The Roman Empire proved that organization, knowledge, and technology can turn a small city into a world power. The story of Rome is not just the story of an empire, it is the story of the development of human civilization. Starting from a small city, becoming a huge empire, this is one of the most inspiring events in history. The Roman Empire taught us power does not come only through war. Knowledge, culture, and organization also strengthen a nation. Even today, if you go to Rome, you can see the ancient architecture, which is a witness to the history of thousands of years ago. The Colosseum, the Roman Forum, the Pantheon, all carry the memories of that time. Millions of people visit these historical places every year. The Roman Empire is one of the most important chapters in history which still attracts people today. Over time, many empires have come and gone, but the influence of the Roman Empire remains today. It is not just an empire, it is an important foundation of human history. The story of the Roman Empire reminds us that no matter how advanced a civilization is, changes will come with time. But their contribution is eternal in history. And this is why the Roman Empire is called one of the greatest empires in human history. Maybe new powerful countries will be created in the future, but very few empires have been able to have an influence like the Roman Empire. In the pages of history, the Roman Empire will forever be remembered as a great civilization.